Hi, today we are going to mention about Iraq and particularly Basra. Basra signals that they are asking or they are seeking for autonomy, and we are now going to analyze why it's coming like that and what is going on with Iraq and what does it mean for the unity of Iraq in future in the coming decade. Now, let's go. Coming to Iraq and Basra, the council in Basra has launched and I will say a significant attempt to become autonomous in Iraq. They want to hold the areas where it has reserves, oil reserves, and they don't want to share these with the centralized Iraq state or government. Although now Iraq has different fractions or factions, these oil revenues are directly coming to Baghdad, and through Baghdad it's distributed as it has been agreed. However, considering the 2/3 of the oil and gas revenues are coming from Basra area, the share that Basra and the people and the elites of Basra is receiving is likely to be very small compared to what they are giving back to Baghdad. Thus, it means there is a resilience and unrest within the region. That's why they want to obtain a status similar to KRG, the Kurdistan Regional Government. But it is unlikely that Baghdad is going to accept this. Now, why it is like that? It's because of the bad economy. Now, as I told you, 2/3 of the oils and gas reserves are coming from the Basra, but there is a little going back to Basra. So it raises a lot of problems in terms of economy and the people, because also there is a major population there living. Now, having a fraction of Basra, the central Iraq, and a Kurdish territory is not something that Iraq wants to see or Baghdad wants to see. And it's not something like Turkey wants to see and Iran wants to see, because it has all in common, and one interest is to keep the unity of Iraq. For Turkey and Iran, the matter is in larger part of Iraq, which is the northern part of Iraq. There is a Kurdish regional government, and there are fractions of Kurdish separators in Iran and also in Turkey. So considering these emerge in one is going to be definitely a problem for Iran and Turkey. So they don't want also Basra to be included in this dimension of the problem, because definitely it's now threatening the unity of Iraq. According to our projections, either Iraq is going to find a solution, and we will call it only a permanent solution. In the long run and in the coming decade, these fractions will be intensified. The oil price is not coming up or not increasing. The demand from the northern part, which is KRG, and the southern part, which is now Basra, they are asking more in return because they are producing almost everything. And because they are not receiving back as they want, or it will at least satisfy their needs, these demands or autonomous demands, and then I will think that it's going to emerge to independence, is going to take place in the coming decade, or at most 2 decades. So there is nothing that's going to stop them. If Turkey wants to take an action about this, at first it has to recover its own economy. Without a strong economy, the military can be only supported limitedly. And with this, it will threat the Turkish also unity, especially in the southern part, because of the population or the unity of the composition of the population over there. So, in accordance with our theory, it's going to definitely create a risk to Iran and to Turkey. But we are thinking that the division between southern, center, and northern part of Iraq is going to intensify in the coming decade. We will report you according once we are going to receive more information about Iraq. Please keep with us.